What's up guys, back in today with another reaction to A Star Brighter Than the Sun, this time with episode 2. The first episode was alright. To be honest with you, I can't really remember too much. It certainly was one of the less standout shows that I watched last week, of the ones that premiered. But we'll see how this second episode goes. I think there was a lot of I do remember there being a lot of edits, a lot of sparkly edits of the main male character. But well, why is there like a 50-year-old in this class right now? It even sounds like a 50-year-old. But yeah, there wasn't anything majorly stand out or anything or any interesting dynamic here. It felt really fucking quick. Last episode as well. It felt like there was 3 episodes worth of content crammed into that. But I saw most people actually quite enjoyed it, which I thought was like quite surprising actually. Yeah, there was a lot of this, wasn't there? So yeah, we're just starting high school now, I believe. After skipping all of middle school and seeing a bunch of backstory of before that, we had 2 schools. We had junior school, which I think is called. I'm not sure. We don't have that in the UK. But we don't have middle school in the UK. We have primary school and high school, and then college. You either stay 2 more years at high school, or you go to college, and then university. But yeah, we literally had like primary school and middle school crammed into one episode. It did not feel great. You let him pass that easy? Stick a leg out, son. And I think it also suffered because it really felt like the side cast was extremely weak. There wasn't really much of a side cast last episode, but it made sense at the end of the episode. That's one of the biggest complaints I had of like, oh, we just haven't got any more characters other than the main 2. Oh, we haven't got any other characters because we're not going to be seeing anyone ever again from those portions. So why introduce interesting characters there? Today's the day we'll be meeting a bunch of interesting side characters, or from here on, I assume. The designs look pretty good, so and yeah, decent opening there. Decent opening. Like the song, visuals alright. But yeah, pretty nice song. Getting kind of sick of this already, to be honest with you. And it sounds proper down, I know, but if you do this sparkly stuff at every moment, it just takes away its impact. Like, save this for the big moments and stuff, will you? Like, not every interaction has to be this. Yeah, and probably a personal preference. Yeah. It's treasure. Say hello. See where it goes. The worst that can happen is nothing. Well, no, that's not the case. It's like when people say the worst you can say is no. It reminds me of that video of that guy where he like taps this girl on the back of that nightclub and she's like, ah, she starts screaming. Like, how must you feel if a girl screams when she turns around at you? Jesus. Monstrous. Feel monstrous. Ah, she's quick. Good on ya. Get those steps in. Oh, she's the girl from the staircase, isn't she? She seems alright. She seems kind of nice. I like her voice actress. I don't know. I didn't mind used to doing this, to be honest. We had a free period where we'd do this every few weeks. So we'd just go out in the field and pick up the trash. It was alright, to be honest. Beats sitting there doing fuck all. This guy's hair looks a bit like a donkey, doesn't he? He looks a bit like Simple Jack. The end version of Simple Jack from Tropic Thunder. Not actual Simple Jack from the movie, but Simple Jack in the kind of stage play at the end of the movie with the straw. Fair enough. I could see how that could be attractive, yeah. You know what? She might be my favourite. The girl with the glasses. She might be my favourite so far. She actually speaks sense and talks about normal things. I quite like her. So you got to stop giving people labels like that. People love doing it, so I get why. But especially nowadays, people just like to label things, put names on things, and it's just like it oversimplifying things by just giving them a tag like that. What do you do? What that guy do? Well, he was on the dot there. He does strike me as a primary school kid in an adult's body. Yeah, that is what his character does feel like. Not much of a character. Don't really see too much of him as a character so far, has we? Apart from cliched love interest. I'd like to start humanising him a little bit. Really bad talking some people. Why'd you bring it up then? You can't tell us. Why'd you bring it up? Volleyball. I've only played volleyball a few times. College. No, I wasn't awfully good at it. I'm not massively tall. I'm 5'8". So I mean, you can still be small and be good at volleyball in one specific position, I think. Yeah, otherwise it's not too much an advantage. In fact, it's a massive disadvantage. I don't know. You make a lot out of a very little. This girl does. I can't help but think what happens during those moments when it goes all fuzzy and is she just like standing there just smiling at him saying nothing for like 10 seconds like strangely. If a girl does, I just thought, what the fuck are you doing? Why you just froze like that smiling at me all weird? Is that what happens during those scenes? Yeah. She's got no issues talking about this out loud, does she? She's not actually even talking that fast, is she? She's talking a lot though. I mean, to be fair, I do have a bit of a thing for that with women in anime. That is quite cute. Never seen that. I don't. Is there a real thing like that? Maybe there's something similar in the real world like that, but I've never seen it. I did used to have a girlfriend. Probably the weirdest thing was I used to have a girlfriend that had two different color eyes. kill her. Might be best for your future in love. Oh, she perked up instantly there, didn't she? Dang, sorry to sound so keep complaining about it, but just can you stop fucking doing that? Every time, every fucking time. Why does it have to be every time? Like, I think those moments in things like a sign of affection, and there's usually a good reason for that to like it happens quite often in that show, sign of affection, and there's usually a good reason for it to happen. There's usually like a really cute or lovely moment that they do that for. Whereas in this show, they're just chucking about those like nice scenes willy nilly. Like, oh, there he is. Oh. It's like yeah. Some people will love that. I just like why. Maybe I'm complaining about enough. Maybe it's just personal preference, but it's getting a bit annoying. To be honest with you. Oh, that's a bit of skill that. I've never done that in a game, but I've always thought that would be quite an effective one. I think I've seen it done maybe once by a professional footballer, maybe twice, but it's a rare skill, that one. Not used for too many occasions. So yeah, looks like it's pretty good at football. It's not especially hard to do. It's just like, what situation do you need to use that skill in? Usually very, very niche situations. Well, you are like an elementary school student still, bro. Apart from the way you look. Same thing. Me too. Me too. At this moment, I think it's fine to use those kind of effects on this moment right here. In fact, it's a good thing. It's well used. I'm actually having a bit of a moment. Rookie mistake. To be honest with you guys, I think there's a setting on your text where you can turn that off. I haven't found it. I'm just like, as we saw there, I'm just pretty good at just not initially getting it up. It would be handy to remove that, to be honest. I think pretty much everyone I talk to has removed that. So I'd like to as well, but I don't know where in the settings to find it, to be honest with you. Or do it? Does it really matter? Maybe if I was younger, that would I'd care a bit more about finding out. Again, question: why is there still like this 50-year-old man? Not fucking class. Oh, you know. How's that gonna help? Oh, I see. So it's not rock paper scissors to win rock paper scissors. It's rock paper scissors to see who picks the same. Oh, okay. I was gonna say how would that help? And of course, this girl got the same. So she does seem nice, doesn't she? But she is a bit annoying. Of like, she is so her whole personality is liking him. So she's a little annoying in that sense. That's why I like this girl. That's why she's my favorite. She's pretty simple, but in a kind of not trying to be more than simple kind of way, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, there you go. Almost broke your instrument. So weird. I've kind of brutalised her in today's episode, haven't we? Would you? Why? Why would you? Okay, that's a nice reaction from her, though. Yeah, a bit of a weird question to ask someone this age. Do you find the boy attractive you were with 10 years ago? I mean, he was a fucking little kid. No. At least I hope not. Oh god. Bunch of girls fucking. Ah, just that. But there's a bunch of girls listening to him up there for a sec. No, clearly she wasn't. She did only just meet the guy. Yeah. You know what? I could totally fall for another guy. But yeah, I mean, there was surface level with this girl, wasn't it? But yeah, I can't help but just say, like, this show has been incredibly cliche so far, hasn't it? Follows every rule of every romance anime I've ever seen. There's nothing kind of different about it. Like, there's not like an interesting spin on any of the characters or anything. It's very, very cliche, very one note so far, is what I'll say. So I'm not enjoying it so much, to be honest with you. It's all right. It's like I do kind of find value sometimes in things that are simple. Um, if it's simple and done well, I usually quite enjoy it. This is simple and it's done all right. Again, there's a few iffy decisions and things that maybe just personal preference with a few of like the decisions on when to show certain shots and such. I think the characters again pretty one note, pretty basic, not too much kind of. There's not like some kind of interesting twist. I'll say for example, not exactly the same, but this but even like I brought up a sign of affection earlier. There's not even like a really interesting. But I say that I mean the main character is deaf, so I guess that's the interesting twist. But there has been romance shows that there is no interesting twist, and I've really enjoyed. But like again, this monster wants to eat me. The interesting twist in that is that one of them's like a monster and it's gonna like kill her. Like there's nothing I can say that would differentiate this from about 100, 200, maybe 1,000 other romance animes out there so far. It doesn't look especially great. It looks good. It doesn't look especially great. Like, there's nothing stand out about this so far, is maybe what I'll say. It's like, it's just run of the mill. Is probably the best way to put it. And again, I do find sometimes some people, especially, like, you'll find every now and then there's like a very average anime, and some person has that anime as like a 10 out of 10. It's like, that how that person like find that to be their favorite anime, and there's just something that massively resonates with them about the show. So don't like sound offended by this, but it's like, yeah, I find it quite average so far. But to some people, and I've had this experience as well, where there's been like a show that the mass audience is for, it's just like okay or bad, and I've absolutely loved it. So yeah, don't feel bad if you guys do love this show, but I just think it's okay so far. Pretty run of the mill, especially in the character department. But I'm hoping we'll see more development, especially for the main male lead. Again, I think he's such a baby in terms of, he acts like a child, and that's pretty much all there is to his personality, apart from being our main female lead's love interest. Like, there's really not much more to him. So yeah, hopefully that can get addressed in the future. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys said like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with these reactions though. I will be back next week, and hopefully we can get some of what I was talking about there. So see you guys then, and have a good rest of your day.